Sorry, folks, we're having some technical issues here. Figure this out in just a second before we get started. Folks, we're just having some technical difficulties up here in the press box with the camera. We might have to go to the old one, so just give us a second. Folks, we're just having some technical difficulties right now. I'm switching over to the other camera before the national anthem starts. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do my pregame, but I can do that during the middle of the period instead. Just hold on for one moment here. Sorry, folks, we're just having some technical difficulties here. Very sorry. We're trying to get the camera rolling here, the old camera, so it will be bad quality, but that's unfortunately what we have to do. The other camera's not working, so just bear with us. The national anthem's happening right now. Hey folks, sorry that we are not able to get the camera working at the moment, but I'm going to still try to broadcast over the game like it's a radio. Unfortunately, the computer updated and we cannot get the it to stick. So I'm just going to have to broadcast this like it's a radio for the moment. Right there is starting goaltender for RIT. The starting goaltender for RIT is Josh Ruffner, who just made a save. He's a graduate student from Lancaster, New York. As the puck goes toward the near boards, Demich will ends up missing the pass and will go all the way down for an icing. I'm very sorry that we could not get the camera running. I have no idea what the problem is. I don't know if I'm missing something or not. But sorry that the camera's not working right now, but we're just gonna broadcast over this like it's a radio for now until we get it fixed. As this puck goes toward the near boards, Worst takes a hit. It goes behind the net. Scaringi tries to get it back to him. Into the corner it goes. In the attacking zone, Renzoni fires a shot, and that one is stopped by Ruffner. It goes behind the net. Cullen Heinz attempting to clear it. As he gets the puck back on the near boards. And this will go out of the zone here. And Scaringi will try to throw it to Renzoni. It was almost picked off right there by Tommy Peterson. Renzoni takes a big hit in the corner as this puck is thrown all the way back to Renzoni. This puck gets out of the zone. Trying to keep it in was Shane Tobin. He's one of the leading scorers for RIT this season. So here comes Dorito in the corner at the near boards, battling with Nick Zornobil. Keys trying to get the puck. The Lakers are wearing their Military Appreciation Night jerseys. For a Military Appreciation Night, they are camo. Can't stream the game. It is so odd. I don't really know what the problem could be. I may have to figure this out here by restarting the stream. But if that's all right for everyone, because right now we're kind of getting nowhere because I'm just talking and no one's seeing it. Keys finds a man, shoots, and that one is sent a little bit wide by Kiever. Sorry, that was Jubron. It was not Kiever. Jubron gets the puck back. We do not have video right now. We're trying to work on it. The camera did not work as intended. I believe an update to the computer was the issue. As Jubron is behind the net. Keys can't keep the puck in. Sarver will give chase to no one behind him as the Lakers and Tigers make a change. Jubron gives it over to Cizelka. He'll drop it back. There's the new man in the lineup. It is Josh Laveria making his first appearance on the ice here at the Deb. Into the corner it goes. Owen Copeland battling behind the net. And Copeland broke his stick. He's got to go to the bench as there's now a stick in play. Behind the net, Cizelka looks, surveys, trying to give it off to King, but it gets kicked by the skate of Ben Infante. And here comes King now with a very long stretch pass from Jubron. Here's a shot. That one is sent just a little bit wide. I believe Ruffner got a piece of it. Down the ice it goes. Crawford is there. He'll hand it off to Demich. He fans on the receiver. He can't get it out of the zone. Ilya Zdanov, the sophomore from Yekaterinburg, Russia, keeps the puck in. He'll fire it in from center ice. McAndrew will cover up and we'll get a whistle. John McAndrew is your starting goaltender for the Lakers. We're going to try to figure this issue out here because I'm not quite exactly sure. I don't have Ben with me today. I also don't have Rowan with me today. So we're going to try to figure it out probably in the intermission, but right now, just use your imagination for now as Shane Girolamo goes crashing into the boards. And here come the Lakers on a 3-on-2. Makarenko takes a shot. That one's stopped by Ruffner. Douse will put it behind the net for Sullivan. Sullivan on the near boards will give it off to Makarenko. He tries to drop it back to Douse, but he can't corral it. And Renzoni takes a shot, and then is stopped by the goaltender Ruffner. We'll get a stoppage of play with 15:07 remaining. The most likely consequence is that we probably will have to restart stream. Not restart stream, but during the first intermission, we'll figure out what the problem is, as this puck goes all the way down the ice for no icing. Here come the Lakers the other way. Dorito finding a man. It's Keys. Tries to get a shot off, but I believe the stick of Christian Kurz got in the way. Off the glass it goes, back into center ice. Sarver can't get it past Shane Tobin as he gives chase to Sarver. It's behind the net. Tobin trying to wrap it around. It's somewhere, and it comes loose. It goes back out to center, and it's handed off to Tobin, but he couldn't get his stick on it. It's in the Lakers zone. Center ice, and this puck goes up in the air, and a big hit at center ice. I believe that was by Jeremy Keys. At the far hash, it's squatted up right there to Laveria. It goes cross ice to Demich. Here's Crawford with a shot. That one is hit off the top of the stick of Ruffner. Behind the net it goes. Grabbing it is Collins, and he'll throw it up and out of the zone, and we will get an icing call here with 13:39 remaining. For those of you just joining us, there is no video currently because the computer is having an issue with the camera, I believe. I could just totally be wrong, though. But it's most likely the computer is having an issue with the camera. We might just have to restart the stream after the first period is over. So right now, just use your imagination here as we continue on play with 13:30 remaining. This one is tied 0-0 with 5 shots for the Lakers and 1 for the Tigers. As here come the Lakers up the ice. Cizelka takes the puck, drops it back to King. He gives it back to Cizelka, and he tried to connect back to King. As this puck is thrown all the way down the ice as no one could connect on the pass by King. Crawford gives it off to Demich in the corner. Demich goes behind his own net, takes a stop, gives it back to Crawford. Now he finds King, takes a hit but falls over. He gets back up. This one is flipped out into center ice by Christian Kurz. Renzoni surveys. He gets the tip from King, and he'll go to the bench. Kurz fires it around the ice toward Ben Infante. Infante battling with the puck. He's got it. And this one will go into the Lakers zone. 12:25 remaining here in the first. Lakers doing some pinpoint passing here. Here's a shot. That one is sent, I believe, off the side of the cage. Renzoni dumps this puck in. Now it's behind the net. Picking it up is Luke Perfidio, one of the leading scorers and one of the big threats for RIT. As we'll get an icing call here with 11:59 left in the first period. But again, if you were just joining us, we will figure out the issue with the camera and the stream. But for now, there is no audio. Sorry, excuse me, there's no video. If we had no audio, there would be bigger problems. This puck goes off of the stick of Shane Girolamo, off a shot attempt by Kiever at the blue line. Renzoni fires a shot, and that one goes up and high. Give it a goal post and you could call it 3. Girolamo will dump it in. It goes all the way across the ice. Renzoni picks it up, and he's skating through center ice. Renzoni looks, he shoots, and that one is covered up by Ruffner, and we'll get a stoppage of play. So again, just to warn everyone here, we probably will end up restarting the stream just to figure out the deal with the camera situation. Because I did start the stream when the camera was working and then it froze on me, so we're just going to try to figure it out. The puck goes down the ice. Getting there is Shane Tobin, the freshman from Nanuet, New York. One of the big threats for RIT. He gets it back in the corner. Gives it to his D-man. He fires. That one hits off of a stick and a skate. That shot was by Ilya Zdanov, the Yekaterinburg, Russia native. He battles for the puck. Takes a hit from Renzoni. Makarenko roughs a little bit up on Shane Tobin, as now the puck is in the Lakers' territory. Regrouping is the Tigers. Trying to make a connection pass to Dryden Hahn. Right there was Zdanov at center ice, but it got knocked off of a few skates. Jubron trying to do his fancy moves as per usual. Big hit by Sullivan. As a penalty's coming up here to the Lakers, it looks like it's going to be Sullivan for an illegal check, illegal body check. Hit from behind. I'm all over the place with my words today. So it's going to be Sullivan for a hit from behind, as the Lakers will go on the penalty kill with 10:14 remaining here in the first period. So it's Sullivan for hitting from behind, as this Lakers power play unit will go to work here, try to kill off these 2 minutes. Into the corner goes Kiever, battling there with Dryden Hahn. So it is Sullivan for hitting from behind, as here comes Jeremy Keys. He's been lethal on the penalty kill. Here he is. And he can't get around Shane Girolamo, as this puck will go back out to center. Kiever trying to get it away from Parker Hahn, as we're getting an offsides call here with 9:45 remaining here in the first. That was one of the linesmen and the officials talking for the puck drop. 1:31 left on the Nolan Sullivan hitting from behind penalty. This puck is in the feet of Renzoni, as now it goes back up to the blue line. Zdanov looks, tries to find a man cutting to the net, but he wasn't paying attention. Zdanov again. He'll hand it off to his D partner. There's a shot. That one hit off the crossbar, I believe. Luke Perfidio with the shot, as this puck will get cleared out by the Lakers after a small turnover. That's John Manzi who got the clear with just under a minute left on the power play for RIT. This puck goes behind the net. Dorito will give chase to it, as it's picked up by Shane Girolamo. Girolamo takes a shot. That one's hit off the stick of Jubron and goes wide. At the far hash, in front of the net, and a good opportunity there. But I believe Maddox Haskins could not capitalize, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here. Looks like it's going to be on RIT, as I believe Adam Jubron's stick went flying, and we're going to get a slashing call against RIT. It's Shane Girolamo who's guilty of the slashing penalty. Computer is being kind of angry with us right now, so we're gonna work on that. During the intermission, we will probably end up stopping stream and reinstating the stream after. at the blue line is Jubron. He'll hand it off to Crawford. Crawford with a shot. That one is gloved easily down by Ruffner, and we'll get a stop with 4 seconds left on this Nolan Sullivan penalty. Sullivan comes out of the penalty box, and the Lakers are on the power play for 1:35. Dorito at the blue line. He'll hand it off to King. He gives it to Crawford. Crawford looks, and he looked like he just fanned on the shot. Or it was a pass attempt and trying to get in front of the net. Here comes Jubron. He's a offensive defenseman threat here as this one gets hit off of the shoulder and goes behind the net of Ruffner. Nearly turned over, and it is, by Crawford as it goes back out to center ice. The Lakers will regroup and go right back on the attack. Jubron once again dropping it for Dorito, but he couldn't grab the pass. Jubron gives it to King. King finds Dorito. Dorito can't quite get it around Tommy Peterson. Renzoni gives it off to Jubron. Fakes, shoots, and the rebound is around the crease. It's chaos. Renzoni with a shot. He scores! Lucas Renzoni. Wide open cage as Ruffner was down in the crease and out of his net. And that is a Lakers power play goal, courtesy of Lucas Renzoni. At least we have the scoreboard working, though, so I can change that. Face-off won by Suzuka. As now RIT will head onto the attack. This puck goes over the cage. Here's a shot. That one's hit, looked like off the mask.
That was the other one. It just kind of froze on me.
Kerr's trying to drop it down below the net. He fires, and it hits off of his own man. Looks like Thomas Hassett. Excuse me, that is not Thomas Hassett. That's Shane Girolamo. And it looks like he took that in the groin area. He's in some pain. Suzelka with a shot. That one hits off of a body. As this one will go back out to Demich. Mishandles the puck. He'll skate in. He'll fire, and that one's gloved down by Ruffner. We'll get a stoppage of play with 6 minutes left to go in the first period. So it is Renzoni from Keys and King. Again, Renzoni from Keys and King. The first Lakers goal. Face-off won here by the Lakers. Here's Demich. Demich trying to find a man in front, and it goes in the net. Nolan Sullivan with a lucky bounce off of the net. And Nolan Sullivan is going to get credit for the goal here. And it looks like it's probably going to be from Demich. So Nolan Sullivan with the goal. And just like that, it's 2-0 Lakers here on Military Appreciation Night. Jubron surveys. He goes behind his own net. Up the ice, Keys drops it off for Dorito. So I am wrong. It is Sullivan from Doust and Makarenko. So that whole line gets points. And there's another one right there. Jubron in front of the net. Received a pass from the high slot. And Jubron, no, that might not be Jubron. Nope. Looks like it is. Nope, it's Griffin Sarver. So Sarver gets one up on the board. Numbers are very similar. And again, just like that, it's 3-0 Lakers on 11 shots here in the first period. And the Lakers are going to look to put up some more here, as we're going to get a penalty coming up here to RIT. It's going to be tripping. Here's a shot by Sarver, trying to get another one up on the board. As it'll be a Lakers power play coming up here with 5:01 remaining here in the first period. So it's Sarver from Keys and Jubron, as Alex Infante is the guilty man of tripping. So it's Alex Infante for tripping, as the Lakers go back on the power play. Again, that's 94 Infante for tripping. Here's a quick shot. That one goes up and over the net. At the far boards, dropping it back. Sullivan gives it off to Renzoni. Sazelka up at the point. He'll shoot. He scores! Bang, 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 bang. Just like that, it's 4-0 Lakers. Man, I wish we had the camera rolling. So Sazelka shot it from the blue line, and it went in, looked like immediately. As RIT wins the face-off here, it is quickly 4-0 Lakers. So it's Sazelka from Renzoni and Sullivan. And now it's 4-0 in the corner. Worst was on the attack there. As here comes Girolamo. He'll fire it in. It goes all the way around the boards. Here's Scaringi trying to get it past a few Tigers. Here come the Lakers. Gavin Black just went through four Tigers and got a shot off. Man, I wish we had some of the video for this, but only if the video was working. Black. Montreal's looks, finds a man. It's Crawford. Sorry, Demich. Demich trying to find Worst. As this puck goes cross ice back to Demich, he'll throw it on in. As Ryan Collins was barking at Demich as he went off the ice. And this puck goes all the way down the ice, and we have no icing on the play here. Dryden Hahn got into the puck first. His brother, Parker Hahn, lost the puck, and here come the Lakers. Makarenko with a shot, and that one is stopped and goes behind the net by Ruffner. Sarver gives it to Jubron. Jubron on the near boards in his own zone. Gives the pass up center ice to Sullivan. Sullivan waits, he fires, and that one is stopped by the pad of Ruffner. Behind the net, Sullivan can't keep control of the puck. Zdanov trying to throw it up to Shane Tobin. As this puck goes back out to center and back into the RIT zone. Makarenko makes a pass to the wrong team, as now here comes the Tigers. It's Adam Lowe with a shot, and that one's blocked. I believe that went off of the defender. I believe it's Jubron. In the corner, we're at a standstill as the puck squirts free. Jubron takes the puck. He's skating around Tigers. Waits, trying to find someone. He does. It's King. Very dangerous hit right there, as King only went down very slightly, down on one knee, as now it goes back into the Lakers zone. Almost picked off at the blue line. Dancing and prancing is Josh LaRavia, excuse me. In the RIT zone now. It goes back out to center ice. Kiever couldn't keep the puck in. We have no icing with 1:19 left to go in the first. I promise that after this we will get the video working, so you don't have to just listen to me talk on the radio. Trying to quarterback was Kiever behind the net. This puck goes back out to center. Sazelka can't keep control of the puck. We've hit 1 minute left in the first. Kiever battling with Girolamo. As here comes King, as he just flips this one into the Laker bench. And we'll get a stoppage of play with 46.2 remaining in the first period. Face off to the left of McAndrew. This puck is dropped off and fired off, and it goes in the net. Rochester will get one up on the board before the period ends, and it's 4-1. It looks like Dryden Hahn tipped the puck in. He's going to get credit for the goal. With 40.8 remaining, so the Lakers' lead is now 3. As we head into the dying seconds of the first period. Here comes, all right, and never mind, we'll get a not icing, excuse me, I'm all over the place tonight. Offsides call. With 30.8 remaining here in the first period. Face-off one here by RIT. This one is just thrown in to the Lakers zone. McAndrew will drop it for Demich, and he'll play it out. He goes out to center ice. Keys trying to corral the puck on his stick. No icing here. McAndrew throws the puck behind his own net. And now we got a scuffle going on behind the net as a stick goes flying. Now we have a penalty coming up here as the period ends. And we're going to get an interference call against RIT. So the Lakers will start on the power play. In the second period. Meanwhile, we're going to try to figure out the problem here with the camera. And hopefully we'll come back. So it is Shane Tobin for interference. Looks like it's going to be Tobin for interference. So after the first period, Lakers 4, RIT 1. Shots on goal, Lakers 14 and RIT 9.